This is VOA News. Reporting by remote, I'm Joe Ramsey. The UN's Children Agency says nearly two-thirds of all Ukrainian children have fled their homes in the 6 weeks since Russia's invasion, and the United Nations has verified the deaths of 142 youngsters, though the number is almost certainly much higher. UNICEF's Emergency Programs Director, Manuel Fontaine, said having 4.8 million of Ukraine's 7.5 million children displaced in such a short time is, quote, quite incredible. He said it's something he hadn't seen before so quickly in 31 years of humanitarian work. Ukraine's UN ambassador claimed Russia has taken more than 121,000 children out of Ukraine and reportedly drafted a bill to simplify and accelerate adoption procedures for orphans and even those who have parents and other relatives. Fontaine said UNICEF has heard the same reports, but added, quote, "We don't have yet the access that we need to have to be able to look and verify and see if we can assist." Pentagon officials said Monday Russian forces are reinforcing around the Donbass, but have not yet launched an offensive to seize control of the disputed region of eastern Ukraine. Spokesman John Kirby told reporters Russians are repositioning and refocusing.
These are the early stages of a reinforcement effort by the Russians in the Donbass. It's not clear to us how many vehicles are in this convoy, what exactly they're bringing. It does seem to be a mix of personnel carrying vehicles as well as armored vehicles and maybe some artillery.
The Pentagon spokesman underscored the Ukrainian military has been fighting the separatists in the region since 2014. This is VOA News. An Islamic State supporter has been found guilty of stabbing British lawmaker David Amess to death, AP correspondent Julie Walker reports.
Ali Harbi Ali killed the 69-year-old veteran British lawmaker last year while he was meeting with voters at a church hall in England. It was a slaying that shocked the UK and sparked calls for increased police protection for politicians. The 26-year-old defended his actions by saying Amess deserved to die after voting for airstrikes on Syria several years ago. It took the jury just 18 minutes to convict Ali, a London man with Somali heritage. I'm Julie Walker.
Philadelphia is the first major U.S. city to reinstate its indoor mask mandate, the AP's Ed Donahue reports.
Confirmed coronavirus cases in Philadelphia have risen more than 50% in 10 days.
We have reached the threshold for moving out of the all-clear COVID response level and into the mask precautions level.
City Health Commissioner Cheryl Bettigol says enforcement of the mask mandate starts next week. The BA2 subvariant of Omicron has become dominant in recent weeks.
I suspect that this wave will be smaller than the one we saw in January. But if we wait to find out and to put our masks back on, we'll have lost our chance to stop the wave.
The restaurant industry in Philadelphia is pushing back against reimposed masking, saying workers will bear the brunt of customer anger over these new rules. I'm Ed Donahue.
The EU on Monday decided to halt its military training missions in Mali, but will keep a presence in the Sahel, the bloc's top diplomat said on Monday. EU Foreign Policy Chief Josep Borrell said it was decided that developments in Mali, quote, have forced us to see there was not sufficient guarantees on non-interference by the Wagner Group, a Russian private military organization that France and other countries say is operating in Mali as an armed force. Russia says it has only supplied what it officially describes as military instructors to Mali. Borrell said the, quote, notorious Wagner Group is responsible for some very serious events which have led to tens of people being killed in Mali in recent times. Recapping our top story, the UN Children's Agency says nearly two-thirds of all Ukrainian children have fled their homes in the 6 weeks since Russia's invasion. UNICEF's Emergency Programs Director said that's 4.8 million out of Ukraine's 7 million children displaced in such a short time. He said it's something that he's never seen before so quickly in 31 years of humanitarian work. Find more on our website, voanews.com, or follow us on the VOA mobile app. Reporting by remote, I'm Joe Ramsey.